What is going on, everybody? Welcome to part 15 of the AI in StarCraft II with Python tutorial series. In this part, what we're going to be doing is going over some of the choice changes that we'd like to make. So the previous AI, while it learned some stuff, it wasn't going to be an impressive AI because it only made like 4 different choices. It only really controlled whether or not it wanted to attack and like where did it want to send all of its units. I think it would be cooler to have an AI that determines things like buildings to build, which units to produce, as well as attacking. So that's the change that we're going to go ahead and implement here, is an AI that makes more advanced types of choices, and hopefully we can get that to train. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first thing I'm going to do, and again, just like I've said before, there's really no new concept here, so I'm going to just copy and paste and just kind of go over the changes that I've made. So definitely check out the text-based version of the tutorial if you want to follow along and copy and paste with me. Also, the full code is at the end, so you really don't even have to do that. So first change is I'm adding in these SelfDot Choices. So now this AI is going to be able to make like up to 14 different choices. So whether or not to build a scout, if a scout exists and it's idle, it's not doing anything, it's just going to automatically scout. I can't imagine many scenarios where you'd like have a scout and not do anything with it. So I'm going to go ahead and just assume that we want to scout if we have one. Maybe there's a strategy I don't know about to like have an idle scout, but can't imagine why. Otherwise, build Zealot, Gateway, Void Ray Stalker, assimilators, stargates, pylons, and then the various attacks, expand, and then do nothing. So those are the choices that we're going to be willing to make. Now, coming down to the OnStep method, there's not really much more we need to do. We do want to keep the intel method. We don't need to do any of these. We do want to distribute workers. We do want to scout. We don't need to build a scout anymore. So now you should have scout, distribute workers, intel, and then we're going to add one more thing, which is just to await do something. Now the do something method is what is going to determine which of those 14 things that we want to do. I'm also going to put distribute workers above scout. I think that probably makes the most sense. Or maybe distribute workers under do. Anyway, I have some prior knowledge coming into this one. I don't know, I might want to adjust that later. Anyway, I'll keep it the way I did it before, but the adjustment there might make a little bit more sense, because later on I have some problems with workers not actually being assigned a task. So it'd be nice if we could find an idle one to do something first, and then distribute them and have them do some work. Anyways, not important at the moment. So now we want to have this do something method, so I'm going to add that in, as well as just kind of replace the attack method. Where is that? Here it is. Paste that in. So if the time is after the do something after, if we're using a model, we'll make the prediction based on the model, and actually this probably needs to be changed to one channel now. We'll fix that later anyways, or now. Otherwise, we just make a random choice, and then we await SelfDot Choices, whatever that choice is, parentheses. So we run that method. So that's SelfDot Choices is that first thing that we added in right here. So it's going to run that method, or it's going to call that method to run. Thank you, sir. Anyway, loud car in case you didn't hear it. Sometimes like I hear stuff and I feel like it's definitely been picked up on the video, and then it doesn't get picked up. Anyway, we've got the do something, and then basically we need to make sure all of these methods now exist and do the thing that we want them to do. There's really nothing fancy here. If you want, you can go to the text-based version again and look at them. We can kind of scroll through and talk about a couple of things, but for now I'm going to Control V and paste in all of the code. So basically, we're just going to do the thing. So like with build Zealot, if we have a gateway, we'll build it. The only thing I kind of wanted to tinker with is like, what if the option or the choice is build Zealot? What if we don't have a gateway? Should we, if the decision is to build a Zealot, should we just assume that like if we don't have a gateway and we try to build a Zealot, let's build a gateway at least? Maybe. I'm not really sure, because build gateway is one of the choices. So wouldn't the AI be a little more robust if it knew, no, I need to build a gateway right now? But I'm not really sure, because the AI doesn't really have any knowledge of like how many gateways does it have, which is why I kind of wanted to color things differently, which I still might do in the future, because how else would it know, do I have that cybernetics core or whatever? So that's kind of difficult to figure out. There's so many more. So like, when we had just like the 4 choices, there's just not as many variables to consider and to tweak. But now that we have 14 choices, there's like so many little things that we have to start considering to try to make this AI work. But anyway, let's go ahead and run this real quickly, make sure everything works. So I just recently installed Python 3.7, and that's not going to work with PySC2. So what we're going to have to do is run, let me pull up just a command prompt, and let's go to Python 36, Python, and then this is part 15, choice changes.py. Let's run it there. I'll stick it down here. Let me pull this down so I don't block the resources. And while we wait, shout out to my recent sponsors, Delhi, White Never Die, Cybercarp, and Gaurav Gupta. Thank you guys very much for your support. And looks like we are off and running, making random choices. There. It looks like we're now building the assimilators. We got a pylon coming up. I'm going to move this out of the way real quick, and I'm going to go down to the bottom, and what are we, okay, we're difficulty mediuming, so we're probably not going to do very well, but we're beginning an expansion anyways. I'm just partly curious how we do. Looks like they found our scout. They didn't like him very much. Here goes another, that's a worker, okay, but he is going to scout. I have not witnessed this AI ever beat anything but the easy. So I'm just curious to see if maybe this time it'll beat a medium. I don't think it will. But it looks like we're playing pretty well right now. Well, we do have a gateway, but that's about it right now. We should be producing way more workers probably. We got a cybernetics core up. Good. Is that our second gateway? I think that's our second gateway now. Yep. Warping in I didn't quite catch what that was. Oh, we actually have quite a few units. Wow. 3 zealots. Someone did not appreciate my zealot. It is properly pronounced zealot, but I'm going to keep calling it zealot. It's kind of like epic versus epoch. It's just a thing you're going to have to deal with. I bet they don't last very long. They're going down. They're done. Hey, but we got some more. Send them in. I think they're already on their way, actually. Oh, it's not going well. Hey, we got a stalker now. Well done. Well done. And we're warping in another stalker. We're under attack now, though. What do they have? Looks like they got 2. Whose are these? Those are theirs. Yeah, it's not going to end well here. And who is this? Worker. Oh man, our dudes died. Yeah, this is definitely a game over situation at this point. Okay, so I'll give it up. So no victory there for sure. Really, we're just not producing enough workers. It'd be nicer if we produced many more workers at this point. So we can talk in a future video on how we're going to adjust for that, but I think I'll break it here. And the next thing I want to start talking about is the visualization of the game. Right now, we have 3 channels, and we probably don't need 3 channels. We're also not visualizing everything that we could. We're visualizing ourselves a different way, and also since we've got many different units, we're not visualizing all the units that even we're producing. So we have to make a fix for that. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing in the next tutorial. If you've got questions, comments, suggestions for improvement, whatever, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next video.